So Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a thing, and boy am I excited! For those of you that don't know, Assassin's Creed is a video game series where you get to do cool assassin type things like jumping on rooftops in various historical settings from the Renaissance to the American Revolution, more ancient periods such as Egypt, Greece, and now medieval Europe. More specifically about the Viking invasion of Britain. Whether or not you're into the more RPG type gameplay the series has grown into, you have to admit it looks pretty cool, and is giving the Vikings more dimension than we're used to seeing in media. Of course, keeping the cool warrior aspect and all. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see their take on Norse mythology, which is why I'm here today. So looking at the title of the game, what does Valhalla mean anyways? Well, Valhalla refers to one of the many afterlives in Norse mythology. Norse mythology, of course, being the myths and folklore of the Norwegian and Scandinavian people, which is where we get gods like Thor and Loki. No, not this video. Sorry, James. One of Norse mythology's most well-known aspects is of course Yggdrasil, the cosmic world tree that connects the 9 realms, Earth or Midgard being found in the center. Now, unlike religions like Christianity, where your afterlife depends on the type of person you were or your actions, in Nordic beliefs your afterlife depends on how you died. Actually, that's quite similar to Aztec mythology. Hey, that's kinda cool. Most people tended to die of old age and diseases, which meant that most people went to Helheim, which is sometimes found in the ice world of Niflheim, but other times it's its own thing. Norse mythology is weird like that. I find it kinda interesting that, again, unlike Christianity, in Norse mythology, one of the afterlives is depicted as a cold and desolate place, instead of a fiery inferno, which was very interesting to me, especially when first diving into Norse mythology myself. I mean, it kinda makes sense considering Norse mythology comes from a northern region, which, to put it lightly, is cold as Helheim. These deaths tend to seem kind of lame, but don't worry, there are plenty of other afterlives to go to, these being Volkvagner and Valhalla, both of which are afterlives of those who died bravely and honorably in battle. Volkvagner can be found in Vanaheim, the home of the Vanir gods, while Valhalla is found in Asgard, and home of the Aesir, or the Aesir? The Aesir and the Vanir are distinct tribes of gods, the Aesir being more about combat while the Vanir focus more on magic, so it makes sense that they each have their own afterlives for the mortals. Freya, the Vanir goddess of fertility as well as war, nice, rules over the afterlife of Volkvagner, I guess to take half of the fallen warriors, while good old Odin gets the other half and plops them down in Valhalla. Now, what exactly happens in Volkvagner is hard to say since we don't really have much of a description. However, we do know a bit more about Valhalla. Those that go to Valhalla are also known as Inherjar, and Valhalla is said to be the warrior's fantasy, with amazing food and drinks and Valkyries serving you left and right, not to mention the endless blood sport and training you'll have for all of eternity, or at least until Ragnarok starts. I said at least until Ragnarok starts. There we go, that's better. You see, the Inherjar are kinda like Odin's ever-growing army for the inevitable downfall of all of existence. The fun! According to Norse mythology, it's not a matter of if Ragnarok will happen, but when. So of course Odin wants as many people prepared to be there to defend him in Asgard. Although every major character in Norse mythology, spoiler alert by the way, is already destined to die there, including Odin himself. So I guess they just want to go out with a bang. So if Valhalla seems like a cool afterlife, don't go running into battle in hopes of getting into the party, because the Valkyries will have to choose you to see if they're good enough, and you might actually end up somewhere else instead. So with that being said, Ragnarok is inevitable even for the dead, so enjoy existence while it lasts. Just think about it. Hey you, yeah you with a face. Thanks for watching. I'm really excited to get back into Norse mythology and stuff, so why don't you stick around for a bit and subscribe and press that little notification bell and the like button or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, bye.